y'all? It's Grant Fletcher, and thanks for watching another episode of It's Trivial. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so that you stay up to date every time I publish a new video. Also, y'all, check this out. I finally have a copy of my book in hand. Can you see it? Yeah, there it is. I finally have a copy of my book in hand. It's Trivial, 1,000 Trivia Questions. You can get that on Amazon for $9.99. First episode, I didn't have one yet. Second episode, I sent one in the mail to someone as a gift, so I didn't have it. But I finally have one to show you at least what it looks like if you're not following me on Twitter or Instagram, which you should be. And, of course, all my links will be in the description below, as well as all the relevant links for my two great guests. Let's go ahead and meet them now. There they are. Oh, all of a sudden, they're way up in the camera. We switched to there you guys were. What's funny is I wasn't even looking at you guys. And then I switched over, and there you were right in front of me, even though I could have just looked over and seen you. But, that's the nature of this very, very unpredictable trivia game. Let's go ahead and meet our guests. First up, we got Mike Honore. He's a stand-up comedian, and his album, Splenda Afternoon, is available wherever you get your music or comedy albums or wherever you listen to audio things. It's pretty great. I recommend it. Mike, how's it going, man?
Good, man. Yep. I don't know if I'm a comedian anymore, but that's fine. I have an album.
Right.
Comedy's dead.
I mean, in the before times, he was a comedian. Is how I should have put that. You know,
I'm not even funny anymore. Everything is very serious. Save the whales.
Yeah. Look, I had Will Merrill on the previous episode, and we were talking about his album. And then somehow us talking about his album turned into us talking about Sinbad having a stroke. So, I mean, everything's just a bummer these days. Everything's a bummer.
Prayer up.
But yeah, pray up, y'all. Look. If there's any, never mind. He is the son of a preacher, right? So I'm not gonna
preacher.
too far. But Mike, man, thanks for coming back, dude. You were this used to be a podcast, as we've mentioned before on the show, and you're a veteran of the podcast. There a bunch whenever we used to do it live. So thanks for coming back. I guess it left somewhat of a good impression on you, I suppose.
Yeah, I just haven't been seen in months. I don't like that. This can't be inside too long. Look at it.
Yeah, look at that. It's got to see some daylight. It's so you haven't tried to do any Zoom shows or anything like that?
No.
Improving or
the bravery of these people who are doing it. I don't get it. Like, I've seen it done. Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, it has not been done well. I know that.
Yeah. There's nothing perfect about it. But our next guest actually probably could tell us a little bit more about Zoom shows, and that is another stand-up comedian, right? I guess again it is 2020, and the co-host of the Duckets podcast. He's also the world's strongest Watts. It's Josh Watts, everybody.
What's up out there, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing?
You've done one or two Zoom shows. Is that right?
I did several Zoom shows. It's weird, man. It's real weird. I need to be encouraged to keep going.
Yeah.
So if I don't hear a crowd laughing, I just stop talking. I'd be in the middle of my set, and because I couldn't hear an audience, I just stop talking and just put the mic down. It's not worth it.
Are they muted or like what's the? I don't understand how that.
I mean, it's other comedians who have probably heard your jokes, and it's not an atmosphere designed for the comfort of comedy.
Right.
No,
for sure.
Like
it's not the same energy. I get it.
There was a lot of jokes that I wouldn't have laughed at if there wasn't a camera directly in my face that I knew they were looking at as they told their joke.
Yeah.
I miss crowds. I miss comedy. Zoom shows don't really cut it. They're not the same, but I also don't want to get corona and die.
Right. Yeah. It's it's a real fine line to have to try and toe, and I applaud you for giving it a try.
I've tried.
I also think there's something respectful for just sitting it out and waiting until it's all over to say, maybe just come back.
I'll be honest with you. Nobody asked me, so whatever. There we go. That's what I haven't done.
Oh, okay.
If one person would have asked me, I'd have been like, I'll Zoom my balls off. But nobody asked, so I'm just going to be cool about it.
I was going to say, I'll organize a show and put it on, but you saw how well I promoted it whenever we used to do this live. So we had a very small yet engaged crowd is what I like to say. So
actually, speaking of Josh, I watched one of his Zoom shows because I support my friends and I love them.
Right.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Nah, like you. That my favorite part was watching you trying to remain entertained at all. It was just like watch, and you just like.
Because nobody doing Zoom shows does comedy. They just talk about what's happening, like right then, or what they've been through in the last week. Nobody really does their bits or like commits to it like they're doing a show. It's always like, man, today was depressing. My grandfather died. I mean, like, that's not, I don't know, dude, that's not good comedy. I don't know where you're from.
Here's the joke. Was he a pedophile? There's got to be something there.
Grant, so the audience, the people that are watching this, can they see the same setup that we're looking at, the way we're looking at it?
No, there's like some graphics going on behind you, and there's a logo just kind of floating there for no reason other than just to keep it top of mind, that kind of thing. They can see all three of our faces, and that's about it as far as what you're seeing.
Do they see which way you're facing us?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They're looking at my profile like this.
I'm staring directly into Grant's ear.
Yeah, he's looking at my cans here.
It's making me talk so much louder because I feel like you're ignoring me because you're not looking directly at me. Hey, you asked me to do this. Look at me.
How dare you?
Yeah.
I was spending time with my family. I'm just gonna pretend like I have a family now.
Yeah.
Because
it works. It works, dude. It works.
Most people do.
My kids are outside right now. All 4 of my kids are outside.
I told them
right
they have
now.
to stay out in the cold until it's time.
They don't have shoes on.
Okay? I told them this was only going to take 10 minutes. We're already 7 minutes into this thing.
Yeah.
So
I got paper bags on their feet. I had to set them on fire, keep their feet warm.
That's how we live.
Burn my kids' feet for you. Son of a bitch, you look at me.
You got some nerve sitting over there, all high and mighty, looking at something else.
Huh? How dare you? It better be
staring into a camera, acting like you're looking at me. Look, it's called acting. I don't know if you guys are aware. Anyway, I think the whole point of the show is we're supposed to play a game, and Josh, I am sorry though because I am putting you up against a vet, and you've never been on the show before. I don't even know if you're even familiar with the show. We talked about it back when I used to do it live, and it just never happened because I stopped doing it.
Yeah, I was never able to make it out.
Yeah.
So I do not know. I am a very, very dumb human, so I might lose unless it's feats of strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the first thing I'm going to need you... All right, look.
Push-ups and win, I'm probably in. But if it's a brain question...
Well, that's good because the first game is I'm going to need you guys both to go to your fridge and get an egg out, and I'm going to need you to try and crush the egg. Whoever crushes their egg first wins. That's the first game.
I can't because I drank all my eggs this morning for protein.
Oh, snap. Look.
The mega
I think that's pretty impressive there. I think, that's going to be my next show. Is I'm going to just do Zoom obstacle courses. All right, look, I'm going to need you to arrange your furniture in such a way in your living room here, and we're just going to see who makes it through their living room.
You got the stairs in your house, run down them real fast, and then up, but skip every other step. I know what you...
I want to see Home Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
I want to see that happen.
That's my next show. That's the spinoff to It's Trivial.
I hope you got a little house.
It's physical is what it's called.
Surprise, I'm an American Ninja Warrior.
Well,
in my house.
On top of that, too, I'm also putting you up against a vet and a trivia host, Josh, nonetheless. So, I think Mike knows some stuff. I'm not saying that
I read and retain. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't stick.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't nervous, but now I am. What happens if I lose? They take my kids?
No,
I'm just gonna.
You can have
UPS just comes and takes them.
They give you another. They
right now.
Yeah, I'll email you a shipping label. You just gotta stick that to your kids, and then
Josh, if you lose, the thing is, if you lose, they clone your kids and give you 2 more.
Oh no! God no!
You better tighten up.
Yeah, looks like nope.
Absolutely not. I love my current family anymore. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
I only have enough love to fill the exact amount of hearts that are currently in my family. If there's any more, dude, sorry.
I got one, and that's enough for me. I'll tell you guys a story, but I'll tell you off camera after this because it's a thing. And anyway, I don't necessarily need it out there on the internet, so about that. But regardless, I mean, it's a funny story. It's not anything, but
a funny story about drugs.
Yeah, sure, as they all are.
I did drugs.
I got some. Like we haven't even gotten any. We haven't even touched the game yet. Here, that's okay. I'm not mad about it. Right. I'm sure our viewers aren't mad about it either. If you are, let me know in the comments, and then I'll probably block.
I haven't interacted with other funny human beings in a long time. So,
yeah. Well, you're talking about Josh, not me, because I'm just some dude.
You're a person, aren't you?
That's true. I tried stand up a long time ago, and I was like, oh, this is work. I can't do this. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, we just got some trivia games here we're gonna play, and they're mostly pop culture centric, mostly. And I think we're gonna start with the TV round.
Do I have to ding in?
Yes, you do. Sort of. We'll get to that. I started trying to. So Mike is aware that there is some dinging in. I tried to do it so that we didn't do that in the first one. I just didn't like it, so I changed up the format a little bit here in this, in the second and third episode. Went back to the classic one. So, guys, so there's a first game here in the TV round, and this is where the point, and it'll also determine who gets to go first in the next game after that. It's called TV Totem Pole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you some names of some folks, some lower build names of some people on a TV show, and then I'm going to name a higher build person, a higher build person, a higher build person. And when you think you know the answer, just say, got it. That'll be you buzzing in. I'll call on you, then you tell me what TV show you think it is. And we'll just keep going until one of you gets it.
Standard, is it current age TV shows or just?
It could be anything from anywhere.
Gotcha.
From the 1950s all the way up to yesterday, whatever. So
let's do it.
All right. So I'm like I said, if you think you know the name of the show based on the cast here as we go, just say got it, and that'll be your buzz in, and then we'll call to you. So first up is Jamie Brewer, Finn Witchrock, Gabori Sidibe. Am I saying her name right? I don't know. I always look. It's a white dad problem. Jessica Lange. Evan.
Got it.
Josh.
American Horror Story.
It is American Horror Story. 1 point for Josh. Nicely done. You'll get to go first on this next one. It's called Lots of Plots, Josh. It's called Lots of Plots. And I'm just going to describe the plot of a TV show that I grabbed off of IMDb. I've changed it a little bit to kind of, maybe not make it so obvious, but you just tell me the name of the show based on the plot here.
Gotcha.
All right. So this show.
Do I still got it? Do I still ding in, or is it?
No, it's just your turn now. If you don't get it right, it'll go to Mike, and then we'll give Mike the shot at getting a point. So
very dumb. Very dumb person over here.
This show depicts the life of a radio and TV personality, his relationship with his girlfriend, her best friend Pam, and escapades with his best friends Tommy and Cole. What?
Martin!
It is Martin. Good job. See, I told you guys this is going to go fast. Mike, here's yours.
Hey.
A society of prehistoric creatures living in a modern world.
Dinosaurs.
It is dinosaurs. Point for Mike.
Not the mama.
Not the mama. Not the mama indeed. By the way, have you guys ever seen the very last episode of Dinosaurs?
I was
just about to say that. So fucking dark.
Ooh, it's dark.
So crazy. It's
so dark. Sorry.
I saw that as a kid, and it kind of ruined the whole show for me. I don't know. It really puts, you can't go back and
saw it on YouTube.
Going back and watching the rest of the series kind of puts the whole thing in a whole different context, knowing that all these characters are going to meet a horrible end, not very far into the future.
Yeah, y'all know there aren't dinosaurs now. Here's why. Check this out.
Yeah.
The whole time that was very relaxing because you can watch the show and be like, none of this matters. All these problems they're going through.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fixed in like a season or two.
It didn't last long. It wasn't a long-lived show, so it was because of their own hubris. All right, guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do
God
another round. And God, that's right. Always, it's always because of God.
He's just like, my bad, Earth, and just whooshed the whole thing away. I guess I'll try
Let's
people
go through here
next.
anyway.
See what it's like.
Yeah. And 2020, some odd years later,
Look at what we got.
look at where we are.
Wasn't worth it.
Let's do this, y'all. Let's do this.
This might be God's whoosh right now. Be like,
I get it.
rock people next.
Well, so what you're saying is we all need to get to church right now. We need to just turn off the recording. And
No,
go to
keep
church.
this going.
Yeah.
The next generation
Let's
might
get
find
people out on a happy note.
I can zoom us in. I can Skype us in a priest if you want to. I guess if you're that worried about.
Now, if we're about to die, Skype me in some strippers.
All right.
Get me on stage to duet with Kelly Clarkson, and I want to sing "You're the One That I Want" from Grease with Kelly Clarkson as the world burns. That's the way I want to die.
Mm-hmm.
And my family's there, obviously.
Whatever.
I hope they include this in the future documentary about you. By the way, that clip about you saying how you want to die.
100% my legitimate. You're the one that I want from Grease with Kelly Clarkson would be the if I had Make-A-Wish, that's what it would be.
Yeah.
Is she gonna be wearing the sewn in her leather pants?
I mean, come on, I'm not an idiot. Of course. Am I gonna be wearing a sweet ass leather jacket? You damn right.
Right. You better roll that cigarette pack up in your sleeve.
All right, sorry.
Grease up that mohawk. It's all good. I just bumped my microphone. That probably was really loud, but I hope not. All right, y'all. Let's do another round here. Let's do the celebrity round. Okay. I call this game the Identity Crisis. It's another buzz-in game. So if you think you know it, just say got it, whatever. And it's a who am I? I'm just going to start reading you some things about a person, and then when you think you know who it is, buzz in, and we'll just keep going until someone gets it right. So here we go. I was born in 1947. I'm a singer-songwriter and occasional actor. I've released well over 20 studio albums and counting. I've won 5 Grammys and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in my first year of eligibility, which was 1994. I was born Reginald Kenneth Dwight.
Got it.
Mike,
Elton John.
Is that you? What's that?
Elton John.
It is Elton John. Point for Mike. The next thing I was going to say was his first Oscar came from his work on the Lion King soundtrack. So, figured that.
I didn't have it. See the name.
Yeah.
Right. I was about to be like Chris Christopherson, but why would I think that?
Oh wait, you know what? No, I actually have to take that point away. You're supposed to call him Sir Elton John. I take being knighted very serious.
Disrespectful bastard.
All right, you're gonna get to go first on this next one. It's called Criminally Famous, and I think you've played this one before. You might be familiar with it. I don't know, but
the answer is Shia LaBeouf.
I'm gonna give you a year and an offense that someone was arrested for. Just some information about their arrest, and you tell me what celeb it was that got arrested. Okay, so Mike, yours was in 2007.
Mm-hmm.
And it was for armed robbery and kidnapping at a Las Vegas casino hotel.
Oh, O.J. Simpson.
It was O.J. Simpson. Right off the top. You know your celebrity rap sheets, Mike. He studies the smoking gun
there was
every
a whole
day.
other O.J. crime? Like way before that, there was a whole nother O.J. crime.
Wait, he did something else before this? Like something bad before he got arrested for...
Yeah, something about sports memorabilia or something.
Right.
Yeah, he was friends with the Kardashians' daddy. That's the crime.
Yeah. He made them famous. That was
That was the crime.
that was what happened.
All right.
Did you guys see the Cuba Gooding Jr. Miniseries they did on him? I had to stop watching it because a lot of what the show was about was just drilling into you that these were the Kardashians early on, and it really like derailed the show for me in a lot of places where it shouldn't have derailed it and put it over the top. All right, Josh, here's yours. This was in 2017 at a Savannah, Georgia hotel for drunken disorderly conduct, and he claimed he was being arrested for being white.
Shia LaBeouf.
It is Shia LaBeouf. It's funny what you said. I tried so hard not to make a face or like react whenever you said the answer is Shia LaBeouf earlier, because and I even thought about it. I was like, man, Shia LaBeouf would be too easy. And he hadn't gotten into trouble in a few years. So no, I'm fine with Shy. I got nothing against the guy. You know, I don't know him. He doesn't know me. I mean, we're okay like that.
He has the right life. That damn it, so good to be such a hunk of trash in the best possible.
Right.
I love Shia LaBeouf.
That video of him on was it Conan where they were reading Fast Times at Ridgemont High and he was in his car smoking?
I haven't seen that.
I'll say it's one of the best clips I've ever seen. They're doing script reading.
I just like Holes. That's just one of my favorite movies of all time. Holes.
I'm old school. I'm an Even Stevens fan.
Oh, yeah.
Legit though, Peanut Butter Falcon is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
You know what? I still need to see it. So, but yeah, it is on my list for sure. So I'm gonna be checking it out.
One of the best movies I've ever seen. For me.
Mine's Pee-wee's Big Adventure. But anyways, let's do something a little different. Let's do booze. All right. I don't know how versed you guys are on booze. Josh, I know you know about some other things, but maybe not so much booze. All right, here's another buzz-in game, guys. It's called Spiritual Experience. I'm going to start listing the ingredients of a cocktail. And if you think you know the cocktail, if
it has more than one and ice.
You know the cocktail.
He's going to say rum and Coke, and I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea.
It's the ingredients are rum and Coke. What?
Molotov?
Oh, I think that's a sidecar. Rum and Coca-Cola, right? No. All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
The ingredients are hot water, honey.
Got it.
Mike.
It's a hot toddy.
It is a hot toddy. What's you guys? I got that all at the same time.
And I said got it. I tried to say got it and toddy at the same time. Damn it!
You said
it.
You said it's a got toddy.
I got it. Got toddy. Yeah.
Hot got it. All right. I think I just clipped on that when I did that too, so that's cool. Mike, I'm going to start with you. This next game's called Around the World in 80 Beers. We've done this one before with you too, I think, maybe. I'm going to name a beer, and you give me the country of origin for that beer. We're almost all the way through with this game, so like I said, I thought this would go fast with 2 contestants, and it has so far. Excuse me. All right. This is probably not going to help you at all. It's called Train to Mars, Mike. What country do you think Train to Mars is from?
Train. Yes, trains. Russia.
It's not Russia. Josh, what country do you think the beer Train to Mars is from?
Finland?
I think it's whatever country Jared Leto is from.
Heaven?
No, it's not. It's not Finland. It's actually from France. France. We come from France. I know. Yeah, both of you guys are like, I don't know, whatever. All right, Josh, I'm going to start with you on this next one. This next one is called Phuket Lager. I'll spell it for you. Phuket. Phuket Lager. Maybe it's fuck it lager. I don't know.
Like, I mean, I'm gonna say Sweden or somewhere like Sweden.
It's not Sweden. No. Mike.
Texas.
Scotland.
It's actually from Thailand. There's a few Thai beers out there that kind of have their toe in there. All right, well, look, guys, here's the deal. We got one.
Go back to celebrity stuff.
Back to celebrities.
We don't do no drinking. If it ain't an American beer or spirit,
if it's not bourbon that Mike and I can steal from backstage at Baton Rouge's Got Talent, I don't know what it is. All right,
bourbon is great.
I've never been to Baton Rouge's Got Talent. I'm sure you guys know all about.
You don't want to. We're never going back. It'll never happen again.
What I'll do is I'll have both you guys on next time, and Josh, let's do it. Let's get your co-host Chase on in the near future, and we'll do one for both you guys again, and we'll play the movie round so we can play sequel to The Quickening, Mike, on the next one here. If that's a game where I name a movie and you have to give me the full exact title of the sequel to that movie.
Oh,
So of the next one in the series, we'll do that. We'll do that next time. We'll do it real soon. Like
I know that stuff.
maybe
See,
next
that's
month.
stuff I can do good on.
Yeah.
If it's not Electric Boogaloo, I'm gonna have a hard time.
I just played it last week on the last game with Will and Rivers. So, I had to let it cool off. Otherwise, like if I let myself do it every week, I'd do it every week. But I have a feeling it gets stale if I did that, and I don't want to do it. So,
Die crazy hard.
I'm gonna mix the whole thing up.
That's so hard. So hard.
I'm 9 times faster than and more furious than before. Done.
Oh, that's what we should do. We should do the Fast and the Furious, but start at like Fast and the Furious number 4, and then see how many more we can name in the chain there. All right, y'all start studying.
I know those. That's the sad part.
Yeah,
those are good movies. Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for them.
They're very turn your brain off type movies. So, a guy I know got stabbed by the Rock with a shank in one of those movies. So,
I'm glad you said in one of those movies. I was like, God damn, Rock's just
Rock's just
everybody loves that dude. Nobody even said
on the
shit.
streets
Can you
now.
imagine how much the world loves you if somebody if you stab somebody, nobody tells on you? The whole even the dude who stabbed didn't say nothing. Nah,
He's like,
I fell.
Yeah, that's what the Rock calls an autograph. He just stabs motherfucker. You want an autograph? Yeah.
No one says anything because he's the Rock. No, you can't. I mean, he can do whatever he wants to. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's beautiful. All right, y'all. We got one thing left to do, and that's the head-to-head round. Mike, you know how this works. I've got 10 questions here. Some of them are pop culture. Some of them are academic. Actually, probably most of them are academic. Sorry. Yeah. But it's going to be like just buzz in. So I'm going to read a question. If you think you know it, just say got it to buzz in. I'll call on you. Give me your answer. And if you don't have it right, we'll defer to your opponent and see if they get it right. Let's see what we got here. Number 1. Here we go. What philosopher stated, "I think, therefore I am"?
Got it.
Josh.
Plato?
It was not Plato. Mike, do you have a guess?
Socrates.
Not Socrates. René Descartes was the correct answer. French guy. Number 2, what literary character slept for 20 years?
Got it.
Josh.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Was not Rumpelstiltskin.
Got it. Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah, you were on the right train of thought there, Josh. It was an R name.
Damn it! Because I was like, it's Vanilla Ice's other name. Damn it!
You're gonna be.
Robert Van Steelskin.
You
the whole internet thinks I'm some kind of moron. Rip Rumpelstiltskin.
You really. What's funny is the name wasn't so funny. It was just how confident you were about the name.
Sure.
You were really confident.
Man, I thought I nailed that one.
He was about to go like, "Stuck it."
Oh, dude, I got a championship belt right here. I was about to hold up over my head.
Oh, you're waiting. Do you have it on standby in case you win? All right, let's keep going. Number 3, what musical features the song "I Could Have Danced All Night"?
Got it. Saturday Night Fever?
It's not Saturday Night Fever. Mike.
Phantom of the Opera.
It's not. It is My Fair Lady. Number 4, what is the name of Willie Nelson's guitar? By the way, we should do a point update. Mike, you have 5 points, and Josh, you have 3. So there's plenty to make up here. It's actually not that far apart. Yeah. Name of Willie Nelson's guitar.
I don't know.
No? Okay. Trigger is the name of the guitar, by the way.
I'm going to guess John Denver.
Little Willie.
Little Willie. Number 5. What breed of dog was Rin Tin Tin?
Got it.
Mike. He was like, I should not have said got it.
German Shepherd.
Yes, it was German Shepherd. Number, where are we at here? 6. What mixture of borax and silicone was originally called gup?
Got it.
Mike.
Silly putty.
Silly putty is correct. Number 7. In 1975, who won the heavyweight boxing championship at the Thrilla in Manila?
Got it.
Mike.
Muhammad Ali.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes it is the obvious answer. Number 8. The Pope is guarded by soldiers from which country?
Got it.
Josh.
The Vatican.
It's not the Vatican, actually.
Oh, got it.
Mike.
Switzerland.
It is Switzerland. It's the Swiss Guard. There's a whole episode of Archer about it. I don't know if you guys remember that episode, but Archer expected the guards to show up with halberds, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna shoot them all." They just have halberds, and then they all just showed up with machine guns and started shooting back at him. So, but they still wear the silly outfits, nonetheless.
The one time I didn't guess Switzerland or Finland or anything, it was the only time.
That is funny. You were guessing all these Scandinavian countries earlier in the game, and then it was not. This was the time.
Got brain, I guess.
America's the only army that matters.
Yeah, what happened was it was a premonition like you had earlier about Shia LaBeouf. You just, you didn't listen to it.
I was too late on the jump.
Didn't listen to your gut is what happened. Number 9. On which island did Napoleon die in exile?
Got it.
Josh.
Waterloo.
No.
What the?
He didn't die at the battle. He was defeated at Waterloo, but he was sent into exile. And then he came back and
got it.
It's the whole thing. Mike?
Bahamas?
Nope, it was St. Helena. And number 10, what Ayn Rand novel, opens with the line, "Who is John Galt?"
Got it.
Josh.
Fountainhead?
It's not Fountainhead.
Atlas Shrugged.
It is Atlas Shrugged. Mike. Nice pull there.
Yeah, 50-50
Final score. It's close.
It's the sweater.
Tiebreaker. No, Josh, you're looking at 3 points. Mike looking at 10 points there. You really jumped ahead at the end. And I apologize to everybody out there. I'm kind of starting to feel all sinusy and things like that. So I feel like I'm not my best right now. So anyways, we're at the end of the episode. So that's...
You see this sweater? That's what's cool.
He wouldn't put on the cardigan. Is that a card? Is it,
It's fair.
No, it's pretty kind of, yeah.
I think I told you this earlier today, Josh, as a matter of fact. One night on New Year's Eve, a drunk guy thought I was Clark Duke. And he bought me a beer. Even though I told him, I was like, I'm not, by the way, I'm not that guy. I was not in Hot Tub Time Machine. And he was like, yeah, you were. You were in Hot, you were. Yeah, here's a beer. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I was in Hot Tub Time Machine. Sure.
You're right. Thanks.
For a beer, I'll say I was in Hot Tub Time Machine all day. I don't care.
You're fast as hell.
Mm-hmm. So anyways, that's the game. Y'all, that's the game. Had a lot of fun. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. Josh, let's go ahead and let you go first, man. Go ahead and just put out what you got to put out there, man.
I have a podcast called Buckets of Duckets with my best friend, Chase Myers, a comedian in Seattle. Every week we get together and talk a whole bunch of shit and we talk about conspiracies. We get to the bottom of Area 51. We have on hot political guests and celebrities, and we make them fight at the end of every episode. Every week we make a celebrity and a musician fight. And you can find it anywhere that you get Upper Echelon Podcast or at our website, bucketsofduckets.com.
And there's a video version on YouTube as well, so you can just click
YouTube podcast.
Click the link. The link will be below, so we'll have it there. All right, Mike, look, you are the winner, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you the last word. Feel free to gloat. Feel free to promote. Do what you got to do, sir.
This is the only thing I've done in 9 months. It's been fun. Comedy's dead forever, but I did put out something before it died. I have an album. He mentioned it's Splenda Afternoons on all the platforms to stream things. Be on the lookout for more. The family dinner, we're doing movie spoofs. We're still trying to. We'll see how that goes. We got one coming up on the 19th of December. Harry Potter. We're doing Harry Potter and one of them. I'm not sure which one right now, but yeah, we'll do that. More to come. Please don't give up on us and comedy. Please. We'll be back. I'm so sad.